Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Sports Fellas Daily Update. Exactly 8 days to the resumption of the Super Eagles' last two matches of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And I'll talk extensively from their camp as we are all sitting on tenterhooks waiting for Eric Sekuchel and his technical team to drop the final man squad ahead of these two matches. I also talk from the camp of the head coach of the Bafana Bafana of South Africa, Hugo Bruce. He has finally reacted to FIFA docking them 3 points and 3 goals. We are going to check it out in this video. Before I proceed with the details of the stories coming up, let's do it together quickly. If you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Please, let's like the video and share to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is still remains Solomon Kwajasante, your only nomenclature with engineers philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports. And I've been given a Nigerian name on this platform as the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. And please do well to drop your decent comment in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. More straightforward. Let's get into the video and start from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria and their last two matches of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. With the latest reports coming in, I can exclusively share with you on this platform that Eric Sekuchel, as we are sitting on tenterhooks waiting for him to drop his final man squad, is that he's not going to include any new player in the final man squad ahead of his matches against Lesotho and Benin Republic. He has decided to go with experienced players owing to the crucial nature of the matches against Lesotho and Benin, as they are very optimistic that this time around they can make it to the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Aside that, as we all know, the Super Eagles have to go in with must wins against Lesotho and Benin Republic, hoping elsewhere that it will go in their favor. Other than that, it will be very difficult for the Super Eagles to make it to USA, Canada, and Mexico. And with the latest reports coming in, Eric Sekuchel has opted against the inclusion of Ebenezer Akinsamiro. I've reported to you earlier on this platform that this loanee from Inter Milan to Pisa SC in the Serie A was in the list of Eric Sekuchel for him to be part of the upcoming matches against Lesotho and that of Benin Republic. But with the latest coming in, as I've already explained, he's going in with experienced players. So he has opted against his inclusion in the team. He's now contemplating on handing call-ups to some players who have to return to the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team. And on this note, let me share with you some players that Eric Sekuchel is contemplating about adding them to the Super Eagles of Nigeria's final man squad or not. The first player to talk about is Ups-Sanusi, a left back who plays his club football for FC Porto. This season, in all competitions, he has played 8 games. He has scored 1 goal, yet to assist for his club side, FC Porto. The next player on the list, of which he is still pondering about, is Terim Moffi, who plays his club football for OGC Nice in the French Ligue 1. So far, so good as a centre forward this season for OGC Nice. In all competitions, he has played 9 games. He has scored 3 goals and assisted once for his club side, OGC Nice. The next player to talk about is Semi Ajayi. He is still recuperating, but at the time, the Super Eagles will face Lesotho before going on to facing Benin. He will be very fit. Therefore, he's also contemplating adding him to the final man squad. He plays for Hull City, and this season he has played only 1 game for Hull City. As a centre back, he is yet to score and assist for his club side, Hull City. The next player on the list is Yusuf Al-Hassan, who plays his club football for New England Revolution. According to other reports, he might be part of the central midfielders he might call for the upcoming matches. So this is the latest coming in. And when you go into the Major League Soccer, this season 32 games, 1 goal, 1 assist from Yusuf. And let me also talk about these players. He's still scrutinizing and they are under consideration at the moment. First of all is Paul Onuachu, who plays his club football for Trabzonspor. This season, he has started making waves in the Turkish Super Liga. With 7 games, Paul Onuachu has scored 5 goals. He's doing well for his club side, Trabzonspor, and is under consideration for it to be part of the Super Eagles final man squad ahead of these 2 matches. Aside that, a senior man, Kelechi Iheanacho, after he made a move to Celtic, as we call Celtic, in Scotland, he is doing well. In 4 games, he has also scored twice for his club side, Celtic, in all competitions. So senior man Kelechi Iheanacho is back and is under scrutiny as to whether he will be part of the final man squad or not. The last player to talk about is Nathan Teller. He might also return to the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga as a right winger. Looking at his statistics this season, in all competitions, he has played 4 games and assisted twice for Bayer Leverkusen, and he's under scrutiny as to whether he'll be part of the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team or not. Still in the squad list of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, let me also talk about some players that cannot make the squad list due to injury. I've already spoken about Ola Aina. We all know the serious nature of his injury, and looking at it, he has been ruled out of these 2 matches. Aside that, Fisayo Dele Bashiru might also not be part of the final man squad due to injury. Cyril Desses might also not be part due to injury. If Cyril Desses is not coming, then Eric Sequichel is contemplating of adding Terem Murphy or not. A lot of players, and the latest updates coming in is that Felix Agu, the newbie, he might also not be part because he picked up injury during their training, 1 or 2 staffs that they were doing. And with the nature of the injury, his head coach coming tomorrow will come out to give out vivid explanation as to the extent of the injury. He has to be diagnosed to know whether he will be fit for the upcoming matches or not. So we are waiting for Horst Steffen, head coach of Werder Bremen, to come out to give out explanation as to Felix Agu being fit or still injured and might not be part of the Super Eagles of Nigeria's final man squad. Raphael Onyedika and all these players, looking at the nature of their injuries, the possibility of they coming to play for the Super Eagles might be low. And these are the latest surrounding the Super Eagles of Nigeria's final man squad. We are all waiting to hear from Eric Sequichel, as we are not going to leave any margin for error or no stone unturned ahead of these 2 matches against Lesotho and that of Benin Republic. And that is that from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let me also talk about one of the countries that is within the Super Eagles of Nigeria's group that can still make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico, despite the points docking and goals docking as well. And head coach of the team, Hugo Bruce or Bafana Bafana of South Africa, has finally reacted to FIFA's decision by taking out 3 points and 3 goals from their accumulated points and goals. And according to him, no matter what will happen, they are still in the pole position of leading Group C and qualifying to the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Aside that, no one should ever blame or looking for anyone to blame with respect to the decision of fielding an ineligible player. When you are talking about that, you can blame each and every person, talking from the technical point of view, right to the administration, talking of SAFA, even the player himself, Teboho Mukwena, you can also blame him. But this is not the right time of blaming each and any other player in the Bafana Bafana team. And this is the right time they are going in for all the points. People are saying that Benin will win all their matches in order to book their tickets for the World Cup tournament. And why is it that South Africa can't also win their last 2 matches? These are some of the pronouncements that he made. And let's check out on our screens as I go through for you to know the vivid description of whatever has transpired vividly on your screens. Now, let's check out the first write-up from his words. I know everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks, but we are still alive. There's nothing changed. After the game against Nigeria, we were 3 points ahead. We still had to win our last 2 games. These were the exact words of head coach Hugo Bruce. Why believe Benin will win their last 2 games and we not? I don't understand why people start doubting and say we can't qualify anymore. He proceeded by saying these words: people have to stop now to look for who is responsible. We all know we made a mistake, but between the first match and the second, there were 16 months. We also played AFCON. So, looking at the period between their first and second game, that is Benin and that of Zimbabwe, it was 16 months. And with the 16 months, they even played AFCON tournaments in it. So they forgot. He ended up by saying these words: who is responsible? It's clear. My staff is responsible. The coaching staff is responsible. The player is responsible. And SAFA administration is responsible. So these are the exact words of Hugo Bruce, who has finally reacted to FIFA's decision by docking them 3 points and 3 goals. A lot of updates coming in about this points docking. Lesotho FA has also reacted. Other people are also reacting that South Africa, don't even worry yourselves to appeal this. It is very transparent that you fielded an ineligible player. Just proceed with your upcoming matches, thinking of what and how to win all these matches. These are the exact words that others are also saying, and I needed to summarize it for you on this platform. As usual, I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing people. Indeed, you've really supported Sports Fella, and let me compliment you for your efforts so far on this platform. Special shout out to Ola 7. God richly bless you. Special shout out to Prince 0034. God richly bless you. Special shout out to Omar Ibrahim. Close to Franklin. Special shout out to you. I do appreciate each and every cherish who are on this platform. Also, you meet again. It's bye for now.